In the summer of 2006, the most advanced military in the Middle East was bypassed. Hezbollah's assault demonstrated that missile war had become a serious threat to the Israeli population.
The last war of Lebanon was totally different from the previous encounters. This time it was a massive attack, a consistent one, a day in, day out launching of hundreds of rockets.
The home front of Israel was exposed. People were forced to mobilize, to move actually from the north to the center, and to stay underground, to stay in shelters all the time.
With 350,000 people evacuated and more than 1 million forced into shelters, the Israeli population found itself suddenly facing a new, serious threat.
If Israel has to draw only one conclusion from the war in Lebanon, this conclusion should be that Israel has a problem with missiles. If the enemy has to draw a conclusion, it will draw the same conclusion, that Israel has a problem with missiles.
The threat is growing because all our enemies around us understood the rockets and the short-range ballistic missiles can win the war.
By the spring of 2008, Hezbollah tripled their inventory to more than 20,000 Katyushas and added the Fatah 110 missile to their arsenal. With its 200-kilometer range, they are now capable of striking Tel Aviv. In the northeast, Syria has moved thousands of threats to the Golan border, from the short-range Katyushas to medium and long-range missiles that can reach anywhere in the country. In the south, in addition to the Qassam rockets, terrorists are stockpiling longer-range Katyushas, bringing Ashkelon into range. And beyond Israel's borders, Iran is stockpiling Shahab missiles, which are capable of striking anywhere in Israel. Both Iran and Syria are reported to possess high-explosive chemical and biological warheads. They do not yet have nuclear warheads.
This threat mostly is without an answer. Israel has no response to it as yet. And the entire territory of Israel, its infrastructure, its airports, its population, its industrial installations are all open and susceptible to be hit by that threat.
What we're facing is a basic change in the nature of warfare. And what that means is if we want to succeed, we need to change the way we think about defense.
Until now, air and ground forces have played an integral role in missile defense and are currently improving their abilities to locate and destroy launchers. These forces are used to limit the scope of an attack. But once a missile has been launched, while shelters can help to prevent casualties, the only way to stop it is with newly available technologies that provide active missile defense.
You need to make sure that your home front is protected, which means that you need a combination of passive protection as well as active protection.
A comprehensive solution to deal with missiles should be good intelligence and clever mix of using aircraft to go after the launchers wherever they are located, shelters where civilians can take cover, and active defense in the form of systems and technology which would enable us to intercept the missiles in the air.
In combination with attack operations and passive protection from shelters, active defenses would provide dependable protection for targeted areas.
If we combine smart deployment with multiple layers of defense, then we can defend our population and also our critical assets.
Active missile defense is needed and crucial. Missile defense should have a priority much higher than in the past.
We need missile defense against medium-range, short-range and ultra-short-range missiles to safeguard our installations, our populations, and our infrastructure.
To set up a complete defense architecture, Israel would need several different kinds of systems.
We cannot use only one system or only one solution to defend against so many kinds of threats.
If made a priority, There are new systems that could be deployed in the near term, and existing systems could be rapidly enhanced. In the longer term, defenses now in development would be integrated to provide for continuing improvement in Israel's security.
We are in the 21st century, and when people ask me, how can you hit a missile that, like a Qassam, that resides in the air maybe 30 seconds, no more than that, very short time, I say our computers are very quick these days.
We have the technology, we have the money, and we have to change the priorities, because we cannot suffer again threat like we suffered in the last Lebanon war.
The Israel Missile Defense Association is an organization of defense and civic leaders and scientists created to help make comprehensive missile defense a reality.
Anytime there's a need to make a significant change in government priorities, it's essential to bring serious public support. IMDA has a board of leaders in defense technology and public policy who are educating the public and who are also leading this dialogue, leading a dialogue that can help to make missile defense a critical national priority. There is no reason why Israel cannot develop the most advanced missile defense architecture in the world.